Good evening. My name is Lissa Regier, and I am the President and CEO of Thrive Allen County. I am honored to welcome you to Thrive's 13th annual dinner and our first ever virtual annual dinner and meeting, or as we're calling it this year, our annual celebration. 2020 has been a lot of things, none of which have been easy, expected, or normal. And that includes our plans for this evening. This summer, we were hopeful we could hold our annual celebration in 2 separate event spaces in order to better socially distance our guests. As we made it further through the summer, we realized we need to pivot and go online. But we were hopeful we could at least have our nominees attend in person here at the Bolus Fine Arts Center, where we felt we could still safely gather with a smaller, masked, and socially distanced group. But COVID had other plans. Allen County has recently experienced an exponential rise in our COVID cases. And at Thrive, we did not feel that it was in our community's best interest to bring our nominees together. So on Tuesday, we made the decision to pivot, yet again, from our hundreds of hours and many months of planning and do something different. So instead of having our nominees here tonight, we went to them. It became a lot less formal and a lot more spur of the moment as we made 26 stops in 2 days. But we think it worked. The idea of the annual dinner is to celebrate the good things going on in our community. And although the celebration is different this year, it is still that, a celebration of good being done throughout our community. With that in mind, we'd like to start our celebration with a video that encapsulates this past year.
To be humble, to be kind, it is a giving of the peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. And to be bold, to be brave, it is the thinking that the heart can still be saved, and the darkness can come quick. The danger's in the anger and in the hanging on to it. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other, nothing more. And tell me what it is that you see, a world that's full of endless possibility. And heroes don't look like they used to, they look like you do. Treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we more. We are how we treat each other, nothing more. We are how we treat each other.
COVID has made 2020 a year most of us will never forget, however much we might want to. That being said, there were so many good things that people in our community stepped up to do, and tonight is about celebrating them and their efforts. Before we do that, I would like to recognize a couple of very important groups of people. First, I'd like to thank the Bolus staff, as they worked for hours with us to get prepared for a flawless night of celebrating right here, which turned out not to be. But their time spent with us is still greatly appreciated. Second, I'd like to recognize and thank Thrive's Board of Directors, Dr. Brian Wolf, Alan Weber, Karen Gilpin, Don Burns, Randy Reza, and Raina Kidd. They have been very supportive of our efforts, not only with the annual celebration, but also with all of the work at Thrive throughout this year. Thank you all so much. And next, the Thrive staff. This team has worked so hard throughout the year to benefit Allen County, and I am very proud of them all. We've built a lot of capacity into Thrive this year, bringing on 3 additional staff members since last year's annual dinner, and adding another position that begins next week. The Thrive staff come together every day to make sure they are doing their best work possible to bring projects, initiatives, and dollars into our community. Typically, I bring each of them on stage with me and say something that will hopefully make them laugh about the way they work within our team. But tonight, I will just call out their names and positions in order to save a little time and perhaps a little discomfort on their part of standing up in front of all of you. In order of their longevity with Thrive, we have Terry Jackman, CFO, Greta Engel, Enrollment Assistance Coordinator, Allie Utley, Executive Assistant, Becky Voorhees, Health Programs Director, Summer Boren, Community Engagement Coordinator, Marcia Davis, Community Engagement Director, Jessica Thompson, Director of Development, Robin Griffin, Rural Health Coordinator, Rhonda Culp, Care Coordinator, Kate Schrader, Communications and Development Coordinator, Jonathan Gearing, Economic Development Manager, and Lindsay Myers, Administrative Assistant. This team was able to make a lot of great things happen this year. We wrote and administered the $132,000 CDBG CV grant through Allen County for businesses affected by COVID. We administered more than $300,000 to local nonprofits and small businesses through Allen County's Spark funding, partnered with the Southeast Kansas Multi-County Health Department on a COVID relief drive, worked with businesses and nonprofits to understand and apply for CARES funding and other COVID relief funding, created our first ever Bike and Trails position, strengthened our 6-county opioid coalition that encompasses Allen, Wilson, Woodson, Coffee, Bourbon, and Neosho counties. We assisted 2 additional Kansas communities in creating free bike share programs and have continued to assist organizations across the United States, including New York, Nebraska, and Tennessee, implement their own bike share programs. We started our first ever non-emergent transportation program at Thrive, where we are able to transport community members to doctor's appointments, Social Security appointments, the grocery store, and other necessary activities. We worked with the Rural Health Initiative to create a transportation plan the Allen County Commissioners approved that will bring public transportation to Allen County in July of 2021. And we're able to welcome Green Cover Seed to Allen County last July. And last month, we were able to make the exciting announcement with special guests, Governor Laura Kelly and Secretary of Commerce, David Toland, that after months of working with the City of Iola and Allen County, Peerless Products chose Iola to be the home of their new expansion, with the promise of an additional 120 jobs over the next 5 years. In a year full of many hardships, Thrive was still able to find opportunities to create and build successful programs and initiatives for our community. So to my staff, I say thank you. I am so grateful you are all part of the Thrive team. None of this work would have been possible without the dedication and support we receive from our many funders, like Reach Healthcare Foundation, Health Forward Foundation, Kansas Health Foundation, and the Sunflower Foundation, to name a few. It also wouldn't be possible without our volunteers, individual donors, and community partners. I also want to say a great big thank you to all of our sponsors. We truly could not have done this year's celebration without you. Our sponsors' logos will be shown throughout the program. We encourage all of you to use the hashtag #TogetherWeThrive and be an active part of the celebration on your favorite social media platforms. This year, I did not tell the staff who was chosen as the winner of each category until after they had interviewed all of our nominees. This was because they truly become attached to the people and organizations they interview and want every single one of them to win. The people and organizations you see represented tonight were nominated by community members who wanted to raise up the good work they see being done. I want to remind all of you that being nominated already shines a light on the fact that you are winners in our hearts and minds, you are positively impacting our community, and you are being highlighted tonight because we want to lift you up and celebrate you. And with that, let the celebration begin with our Unsung Hero Awards presented by representatives of 4 of Allen County's financial institutions: Community National Bank and Trust, Emprise Bank, Great Southern Bank, and the Pickaway State Bank and the Bank of Gas.
My name is Jerry Dreer, and it is my privilege to represent 4 of Allen County's 5 financial institutions: Community National Bank and Trust, Emprise Bank, Great Southern Bank, and the Pickaway State Bank and the Bank of Gas, as we jointly represent the 10th Annual Unsung Hero Award. This award was created to recognize the contributions of those who are quietly working for the betterment of our communities, but who typically are not acknowledged publicly for their work. Like all Thrive Award winners, tonight, those people volunteer their time and talents without regard for recognition or accolades, having the simple goal of making Allen County a better place for all of us. Each unsung hero will receive a framed certificate and a $150 gift certificate to the organization of a community project of their choice. Since the award was established, 28 different organizations representing a variety of sectors and communities have been designated to receive the stipends given in the winner's honor. Our respective institutions have locations in 4 Allen County communities: Gass, Humboldt, Iola, and Moran, and in recognition of our presences throughout the county, we usually select an unsung hero from Eastern Allen County, the Humboldt area, and the Iola area. The winners are not told in advance, so these recipients are about to get a big shock. Our first nominee, Michaela Ard, is from the eastern part of Allen County. Michaela is a senior at Marmaton Valley High School, where she works with a number of clubs and service organizations to make her school, community, nation, and world a better place. Her involvement includes FFA, K Club, Student Council, and National Honor Society. With her FFA chapter, she spearheaded the Something to Eat project. This team packaged enough meals to give every elementary student a meal, as well as providing meals for students throughout the summer. Michaela says her inspiration came from wanting students to be able to focus on school and not hunger. She has assisted with Moran Days, ACMAT, PTO, Hope Unlimited, the Salvation Army, Ronald McDonald House, and so many others. Her service projects have included coat drives, concession stands, collecting rice, making blankets, Christmas cards, gifts for first responders, cooks, and bus drivers, and so much more. Perhaps the most difficult part of recognizing Michaela's work is keeping track of it all. Her service and dedication have made Allen County a brighter place. Her spirit of care for others will take her far in life.
The 10th Annual Eastern Allen County Unsung Hero Award is hereby presented to Michaela Ard for your steadfast efforts to ensure that no Allen County student goes hungry. The leadership and persistence you possess to assist those in need shines through in your volunteer efforts. With so much of your life ahead of you, we look forward to watching you build your legacy of caring for your community, a legacy we hope others will emulate.
For the Iowa Area Unsung Hero, this year the winner is Bill Asher. Bill Asher is a dedicated volunteer throughout the Iowa community. In retirement, he is sharing his passion for bicycles with others. He assists in maintaining the Allen County free rural bike share program, doing both routine tune-ups and major repairs. He has also fixed and donated more than 20 bikes to Second Chance. When they come to him, these bikes need major work. He puts in the hours to get them roadworthy, giving them a new life for someone in need. Bill has also volunteered his time at Safe Base after-school program to help kids with their bikes. He is extremely generous with his handy skills, doing work for others free of charge. Bill also goes the extra mile to lend a hand to everyone in need. Allen County is lucky to have someone like him.
The 10th Annual Iola Area Unsung Hero Award is hereby presented to Bill Asher for your dedication and sharing your passion for bicycling with our community through years of fixing and maintaining bicycles so they can be passed on to those in need. You have assisted Allen County residents in becoming healthier and more independent. Your generosity of time and talent to charitable organizations within Allen County is well known and appreciated. Thank you for your dedication and service to our community.
For the Humboldt Area Unsung Hero, we would like to recognize not one, but two extraordinary women. Michelle and Cindy Scoble are a mother-daughter dynamic duo working tirelessly to make Allen County a better place. Cindy, mother to Michelle and another daughter named Cheryl, has dedicated the better part of her life to helping others. Every weekday morning, she can be found at the Humboldt Senior Center chatting with coffee drinkers. She additionally helps coordinate Meals on Wheels. The Scoble family, along with husband and Father John, all belong to the Lions Club. The pair frequently cook dinner for meetings where Michelle's famous desserts have become a favorite fixture. The Scoble's culinary talents are shared with the community at large as well. For the past 14 Christmases, they have provided a community meal for everyone who doesn't have one. They additionally take several turns a year providing Tuesday meals at the Audubon United Methodist Church in Chanute. When not cooking up a storm, the family can be found gardening and helping with other community projects. This pair shows the value of passing kindness and care between generations. We are hopeful their service will be emulated by other Allen County families.
The 10th Annual Humboldt Area Unsung Hero Award is hereby presented to Cindy and Michelle Scoville for your steady service and dedicated work in assisting Humboldt residents in need. The Humboldt community is stronger because of the passion and empathy your family exemplifies. Thank you for the countless hours you both have spent ensuring kindness and love of service remains strong in our community for generations to come.
Good evening, my name is Taylor Cordy. I'm a junior at Humboldt High School. I'm pleased to present the 3 finalists for our 2020 Health and Wellness Awards in alphabetical order. Our first nominee is the Allen County Sheriff's Office. Allen County's Meals on Wheels program found itself in a crisis due to the outbreak of COVID-19, with many high-risk volunteers finding themselves unable to safely continue to work with the public. For a time, it looked like the only option was to discontinue the program. Determined not to let that happen, members of the Sheriff's Department stepped up to find ways to keep the wheels turning. When he was informed of his department's nomination, Sheriff Murphy insisted on highlighting the multitude of people and organizations who made it possible. From March through May, the department led a coalition of volunteers including deputies, kitchen, and office staff, as well as outside organizations including the County Clerk's Office, Humboldt Police Department, Hope Unlimited, and many others to make certain services continued. During this time, the Sheriff's Office ensured that the nearly 80 Allen County seniors who rely on the program continued to receive their daily meals. For many, Meals on Wheels is their only main reliable source of food. The office further stepped up to deliver groceries, medicines, and even livestock feed to those in need or in quarantine. During a crucial moment, the Sheriff's Office extended a hot meal, a gloved helping hand, and a mask-friendly face. For that, Allen County is very grateful. Our second nominee is the Humboldt Fitness Center. In its first year, Humboldt Fitness Center established itself as a force for good in the health of Allen County. Originally began as a benefit for B&W Trailer Hitch's employees, the desire for a fitness center for the entire community quickly became apparent. This visually stunning state-of-the-art 24-hour facility boasts a range of fitness classes, equipment, and activity spaces. Perhaps most importantly, it is home to a supportive network of people committed to improving health, reaching goals, and lifting each other up. At its peak, the center had more than 800 members, an amazing feat for a facility in a town of less than 2,000 people. Classes have included everything from active aging to Zumba, yoga to high-intensity interval training, and even line dancing. Many inspiring stories have come out of Humboldt Fitness. Members have smashed personal records and won competitions across the state. However, many of the greatest successes aren't record-breaking, but tell a story of incremental positive changes occurring in residents' lives. One woman came to Humboldt Fitness with severe rheumatoid arthritis, barely able to exercise. After starting slow on the treadmill, she joined the active aging class. This change enabled her to lose weight and reduce the amount of medication she was previously prescribed. Hers is one of the many similar stories of residents becoming healthier through the center. Humboldt Fitness has facilitated amazing health results for Allen Countyans. Our third and final nominee is the Southeast Kansas Multi-County Health Department. The Southeast Kansas Multi-County Health Department is a small but mighty team who have found themselves in the spotlight this year. Their staff stepped up in major ways when COVID-19 reached Allen County and the other 3 counties they served, Anderson, Bourbon, and Woodson. They have handled the investigations and contact tracing of all local cases and worked with local governments, business, and organizations to mitigate the spread. Thanks to their health-informed recommendations, the Allen County Commissioners chose to uphold the governor's mask mandate in July, and countless other members of our community have followed their guidance to keep our community safe. The health department has teamed up with others in the community to host recovery drives and maintain a task force on COVID. All the while, they have maintained their mission of promoting general health and well-being. This work has taken long hours and extreme dedication to our community during a period of heightened stress and anxiety for many. We are grateful for the Southeast Kansas Multi-County Health Department's service to Allen County.
And this year's winner for the Award for Excellence in Health and Wellness goes to Humboldt Fitness Center. Given in recognition of Humboldt Fitness Center's efforts to create a healthier, more vibrant workforce and community, this visually stunning, state-of-the-art facility is home to a supportive network of people committed to improving health, reaching goals, and cheering each other on. The positive lifestyle changes created and sustained through the public's usage of the Humboldt Fitness Center reflect the spirit of progress and well-being Thrive seeks to foster across our communities. Congratulations, Humboldt Fitness.
Good evening. My name is Caitlin Morgan, and I'm a student in Marmison Valley High School. I'm pleased to present the 3 finalists for our 2020 Recreation Awards in alphabetical order. Our first nominee is the Humboldt Speedway. Racing is a way of life for devotees of the Humboldt Speedway. Owner Brenda Whitworth and General Manager Ryan Whitworth take great pride in their business, as do their 55 part-time and seasonal employees. Since 1968, the Speedway, the only dirt track within 100 miles, has brought drivers and fans from all across the United States. The track hosts a variety of events and race types, with something for everyone. The Humboldt Speedway is a community gathering spot for attendees and a boon for local businesses. A typical racing weekend attracts up to 1,500 people with special multi-day events, bringing as many as 3,000 to 4,000. Drivers, fans, and pit crew rely on area businesses for food and lodging. Groups in racing shirts are a common sight in Humboldt. This speedway emphasizes doing business locally and works to give back whenever they can. Humboldt Speedway is an Allen County fixture, showing the potential for intertwining recreation, business, and community. The Humboldt Speedway infuses Allen County with energy and fun. The Whitworths, their employees, drivers, crews, and fans truly inspire a love for racing. Our second nominee is Mildred Store Music Nights. The Mildred Store is perhaps the best kept secret of Allen County. The store stocks produce, staple foods, coffee, and a deli that is home of the famous Belt Buster sandwich. However, the venue comes alive on the third Saturday of each month during the Mildred Store Music Nights. The store, nestled in a town of 17, may be the only grocery store in North America with a country music dance floor. It all started with owner Lauren Lance strumming at a table in the store. Soon, more performers and attendees followed. Music Nights has attracted visitors from Independence, Lawrence, Olathe, Oklahoma, and even regulars from Florida. Before COVID-19, as many as 250 attendees flocked to the store on Saturday nights, more than 10 times the town's population. Attendees are welcome to visit or play with no formal set list or regular band. COVID-19 paused the music briefly, with the event shutting down for several months. However, in September, Music Nights came back with social distancing and safety precautions. Owners Regina and Lauren Lance have breathed new life into their small community. Mildred Store Music Nights allow Allen County residents to let their hair down and dance their troubles away. Our third nominee is Miss Chelsea's Dance Academy. Chelsea Lee, better known to her students as Miss Chelsea, has an obvious love for dancing as an art, sport, activity, and lifestyle. She's a dedicated teacher with 10 years of dance instruction experience, always putting the kids first in her work. For her students, dance is a safe haven where they can be silly, dramatic, and free while learning self-confidence, motor skills, and more. The studio reached its 5th birthday in June, an impressive feat as Chelsea graduated high school the month before the studio opened, and just recently completed her online bachelor's in business administration from Fort Hays State University. No one could have known just what the year would bring. However, deciding the show must go on, Miss Chelsea's went online, launching their virtual movement program. Pre-recorded dance and warm-up videos were created for students and shared on the Academy's website. It took many long hours, often working 12-hour days to get the website updated. In June, her dancers returned to the stage for a limited audience version of their end-of-year recital. By keeping her students engaged during a difficult time, Miss Chelsea's Dance Academy maintained lots of love and appreciation of dance through persistence, adaptability, and care.
And the 2020 Award for Excellence in Recreation is presented to the Mildred Store. Given in recognition of the Mildred Store Music Nights that have breathed new life into the town of Mildred. One Saturday a month, hundreds of people from near and far come to experience live music in a unique atmosphere. The Mildred Store Music Nights invite people to gather and celebrate small-town life. Lauren and Regina Lance's creativity and ingenuity remind us of the vibrant, resilient spirit we seek to foster in Allen County. Congratulations, Mildred Store.
Good evening. My name is Emily Council. I was a Thrive intern this summer after graduating from Allen Community College. I am pleased to announce the finalists for our 2020 Award for Excellence in Education. Our first nominee is Crossroads Change in Rural America exhibit. Crossroads Change in Rural America opened at the Bullis Fine Arts Center on August 28th. This innovative exhibition asked big questions about the past, present, and future of rural communities like Allen County, prompting visitors to explore and celebrate what it means to be rural. A wide array of partnerships made this exhibition possible, bringing together members of the Bullis, Allen County Historical Society, Iola Register, Iola Area Chamber of Commerce, and more. Through their hard work, Allen County became the first community in Kansas to host the prestigious traveling exhibit through the Smithsonian Museum on Main Street program. Accompanying the traveling exhibit, volunteers put together a pictorial celebration of local history entitled Allen County Trails to Rails to Highways and Back. The hard work, community partnerships, and special care that went into these exhibits truly shows Allen County's love of its past and inspires us to create an even brighter future. Our second nominee is the Iola Black Lives Matter Solidarity Rally. This June, over 100 community members of all backgrounds came together for a Black Lives Matter Solidarity Rally on the Iola Square. This peaceful protest fostered honest dialogue around racism in America, with speakers sharing their heart-wrenching experiences and firm hope for the future of Allen County. The organizers of this rally gave Allen County a chance to learn about uncomfortable topics and come together to create solutions. We're proud that this movement for racial justice came to Allen County in the form of a rally that brought together people of many races, with local law enforcement officers on hand in peaceful protest and respectful solidarity, with everyday people sharing their personal stories and often painful experiences of fear, discrimination, injustice, and open racism. Organizers showed us that we're all in this together, as coworkers, neighbors, friends, and family. We are all one community. And ultimately, we cannot thrive as a community unless each of us has equal dignity and equal opportunity. Our third nominee is Melissa Stifler for her career and technical education leadership. Melissa Stifler is a dedicated educator fostering a new generation of capable, inspired, and hardworking young people. She coordinates career and technical education at Iola High School and runs the Regional Rural Technology Center in La Harpe. She additionally oversees the Iola High School internship program, placing students in positions all over the community. Under Melissa's leadership, the Regional Rural Technology Center has attracted 85 students from 6 schools. The center offers programs in allied health, welding, wind energy, and construction trades, and boasts an internet cafe for students that Melissa designed. She has helped students find internship placements at Allen County Sheriff's Office, local schools, churches, the Bolus Fine Arts Center, and many more local businesses and organizations. Melissa cares deeply for her students and wants to see them reach their career goals. She hopes to cultivate young adults with a passion for their careers and a commitment to being productive citizens. With advocates like Melissa, we know Allen County's future is promising and full of bright young professionals.
The 2020 Award for Excellence in Education is presented to Crossroads, Change in Rural America, given in recognition of the partnerships created between the Bolus Fine Arts Center, Allen County Historical Society, and many others to make Allen County the first Kansas community to house the Smithsonian's Crossroads, Change in Rural America exhibit. Volunteers spent countless hours bringing the exhibit to life to highlight more than 150 years of Allen County's history. The hard work, collaboration, and special care that went into this exhibit illustrate Allen County's love of its past and inspires us to create an even brighter future. Congratulations, Crossroads, Change in Rural America.
Good evening. My name is Mars Westgate. I am a recent graduate of Humboldt Virtual School. I am pleased to present the 3 finalists for our 2020 Economic Development Awards in alphabetical order. Our first nominee is G&W Foods. Since opening its doors in early 2018, G&W Foods has become an essential fixture of Iola and Allen County, making healthy food more accessible. Even before the pandemic began, G&W was doing great things for the community, including giving back to schools, assisting food pantries, and sponsoring local events. With the outbreak of COVID-19, G&W staff and management at all levels stepped up to provide essential services to the community. G&W underwent a rapid overhaul when COVID-19 hit. The store doubled the workload with the same workforce and offered curbside pickup. Additionally, each week the store manager, Daniel Guile, hand-delivered groceries and hot meals to customers who could not shop in person. His care for his customers is inspiring. He knows all the regulars by name and even helps them with household tasks when he stops by. During a moment of crisis, G&W staff went the extra mile to ensure that everyone could get the food and items that they needed. G&W Foods has become an instrumental piece of our community whose presence in Allen County makes us stronger. Our next nominee is Mavis Poultry. Like many entrepreneurs, Levi Mavis started small, perhaps even smaller than most. He launched his business at age 7 with 4 chicks. Within a year, his flock had grown to 30, and 10 years later, he's still going strong. Today, 17-year-old Levi is a senior at Iola High School with a thriving business selling eggs and chickens. This spring, Mavis Poultry peaked at 200 birds. Every week, Levi delivers 20 to 30 dozen eggs to customers throughout Allen County. Additionally, Levi works to share his passion for these birds with others. He raised chicks to sell to people starting their own poultry operations. This spring, when COVID-19 disrupted grocery store supply chains, he continued to supply eggs to his customers. They love the fresh, free-range eggs, and he loves the farm life, feeding and watering his chickens in the morning and gathering eggs in the evening. He says there's nothing like it. Levi plans to attend Kansas State University to study animal science with a focus on poultry. His dream is to own a hatchery of his own. The entrepreneurial spirit that he has shown from a young age is sure to take him far. Young business leaders like Levi are sure to create a bright future for Allen County and beyond. Our third and final nominee is Russell Stover's Chocolates. Russell Stover's Chocolates is part of the backbone of the Allen County economy. When they moved workers and managers from their Colorado location to the Iowa facility this summer, our plant grew to 530 employees, creating a huge economic impact in our community. In addition, Russell Stover's has made strides to ensure that their connection to the community is one as quality as well as quantity. In the past year, the company has instituted a number of practices and policies to improve their employee experience. Russell Stover has increased hourly pay rates, added Sunday meals, and offered operator training to equipment cleaning staff. During the busy holiday season, workers can now earn triple-time pay. After receiving employee feedback, the plant converted its worker schedule to 3-day, 12-hour shifts, while still paying the equivalent of a 40-hour week and allowing employees to earn overtime. This new schedule allows the plant to run more efficiently while letting staff enjoy more days off per week. Russell Stover's is setting an example for the business community of Allen County and beyond by putting the focus on their employees' needs. Taking these steps to invest in the people who keep their plant running, Russell Stover's Chocolates is creating a sweet future.
The 2020 Award for Excellence in Economic Development is presented to G&W Foods. Given in recognition of G&W Foods becoming an integral part of Allen County by donating to schools through receipt returns, regularly assisting food pantries, and sponsoring local events. As COVID-19 spread, G&W doubled their workload to respond to the needs of our community. They have delivered groceries, assisted local businesses, and maintained professionalism and grace during an unprecedented period. G&W Foods has become and will remain an essential piece of our thriving community in Allen County. Congratulations, G&W Foods.
Hi, I'm Allie Utley, and I'm an Allen Community College student and Thrive's Executive Assistant. Volunteers make Thrive's vision possible. Our staff work hard, but it's volunteers that make large-scale impacts across the county, spending weeknights and Saturdays working to improve their communities, and in doing so, putting their hearts into the work that needs to be done. There is no way we could build award-winning trails, tackle large-scale community events, build playgrounds and pocket parks, or set up any sort of event without them. They also work with us inside our office, answering calls, greeting visitors, and keeping us organized. We are deeply grateful to the volunteers who have countless hours of service to our organization this year. Thrive's Volunteer of the Year Award is presented annually to the individual that has the most significant impact on the Thrive organization over the past year. This year, we are honoring an individual who is very special to me and who has spent the last couple of years giving much of his time and talents to Thrive. This gentleman is someone our staff knows we can call on when we need assistance with a project. Whether it's building a pocket park and assisting us constantly with its fountain, maintaining our pedicab fleet, creating and installing the Fonry Bridge sign at the Lehigh Portland Trails, or any other number of other projects, this man gives his expertise and skills to Thrive without hesitation. He is one of our main go-to guys for just about anything. He believes in the spirit of Thrive and in the power of effecting positive change in Allen County. Fitting his middle name is Allen. We want to recognize this person tonight, and so it is my pleasure to present Thrive's 2020 Volunteer of the Year Award to my dad, Curtis Utley.
I'd now like to read the plaque for our 2020 Volunteer of the Year Award presented to Curtis Utley. Given in recognition of Curtis for the countless hours he has spent devoting his talents to Thrive's causes. Curtis's support of Thrive's many projects, such as creating and installing the Fonry sign at Lehigh Portland Trails, maintaining Thrive's pedicab fleet, and assisting in the creation and upkeep of the Pocket Park, especially his work on the fountain, have been instrumental in our success. His deep devotion to the well-being of our community is highly valued and appreciated. Thrive is grateful for Curtis's service to our organization and to our county as a whole. Thank you, Curtis. This year, the COVID-19 pandemic introduced us to some new terminology: social distancing, contact tracing, flatten the curve, herd immunity, quarantine versus isolation, the COVID-10, a close relation of the freshman 15, and then there is the term essential worker. Most people working in grocery stores and convenience stores probably never thought of themselves as frontline workers until 2020. Now it is so apparent to all of us that the jobs of our essential workers truly are that, essential. We could not have survived 2020 without our grocery, convenience, and retail stores keeping their shelves stocked, without our city and county workers keeping the electricity, gas, water, and sewer lines working, without our healthcare professionals fighting a new and relatively unknown virus while working to keep their community and themselves healthy. Without our assisted living employees lovingly taking care of our family members, without the post office, UPS, and FedEx dropping off mail, prescriptions, and packages at our doors. Most of these people never signed up to take on the stress and fear their customers felt and sometimes acted upon due to the pandemic. So tonight, we want to thank all of Allen County's essential workers. The best way we found to do this was to pick representatives of sectors that are deemed as essential. We asked managers and employees to nominate a fellow coworker who has gone above and beyond in responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. So now I'd like to present to you the awardees of this year's new Award for Excellence in Response to COVID-19. Tina Katie Friend, nominated by Janie Works of The Growing Place in recognition of her outstanding service in response to the COVID-19 pandemic and the child care sector. Sheriff Brian Murphy, nominated by Undersheriff Roy Smith in recognition of his outstanding service and response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the field of first responders. Suzanne Whitcomb, nominated by Sierra Drago of Pete's in recognition of her outstanding service and response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the convenience store sector. Sylvia Christmas, nominated by the managers of Walmart in recognition of her outstanding service and response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the grocery and retail sector. Derek Johnson, nominated by Dale Darrell of Good Life Innovations in recognition of your outstanding service and response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the residential service sector. Sean Manbeck, nominated by Kathy Dreer of the Southeast Kansas Community Health Center in recognition of her outstanding service in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the healthcare field. Melinda Herder, nominated by the City of Humboldt in recognition of her outstanding service in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the public service sector. Sierra Dobson, nominated by Moran Manor in recognition of her outstanding service in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the assisted living field. And last, but certainly not least, the Iola Post Office in recognition of your outstanding service in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you to all of our essential workers throughout Allen County. You truly are an essential part of our thriving community, and we are grateful for you and all you do.
My name is Mary Kay Hurd, and I was the very proud recipient of the Donna Talkington Award last year. As last year's recipient, I'm honored to be here virtually this year with all of you tonight to induct this year's winner. The final portion of the program is a bittersweet memorial to our friend Donna Talkington. 13 years ago at our first annual meeting, we honored Donna by announcing the establishment of the Donna Talkington Award for Community Excellence, much to the delight of Donna and her family and to the delight of the Humboldt community, which won that first award. Donna Talkington was a civic leader in our community for over half a century, and her legacy is everywhere in our county. Donna was a charter member of the Reach Foundation Board, chairman of the Allen County Hospital Advisory Board, chairman of the Bolus Commission, a member of the Friends of the Bolus and Iola Library Boards, a member of Iola Chamber of Commerce Physician Recruitment Committee, president of PEO, and an active member of her Presbyterian Church, among many other activities. She combined a sense of humor, a personality that could charm anyone and make instant connections, and the most important trait of a lifelong volunteer, the willingness to dive in and do the work needed to make our community a better place. Donna died 12 years ago, and we miss her influence in our community. Also that of her husband, Bob, who died almost 10 years ago and was equally important in Allen County and indeed across the state. The Donna Award is given by Thrive to groups or individuals whose service to Allen County exemplifies the standard of commitment and dedication that Donna showed throughout her decades of public service. It recognizes creativity, collaboration, and service beyond the call of duty to her community. All attributes that Donna demonstrated in her work on behalf of Allen County. Thrive's awards almost always have a key phrase on the plaque, that we hope others will emulate the good works that resulted in the award. In other words, we want people to be inspired by what their neighbors are doing and to figure out ways they can do important things in their own ways. If you were to poll the residents of Humboldt about who their most dedicated, service-oriented person in their community is, you'd most likely have a resounding answer: Chris Bauer. This year's winner of the Donna is Chris Bauer. Chris has a steadfast dedication to Humboldt that is so well known that he was independently nominated by not one, but two of his peers for this honor. Chris Bauer is a member of the Allen County community who truly exemplifies the attributes of service, leadership, and collaboration. He has given our community years of dedicated service and brought many impactful projects to fruition. Chris has served tirelessly on the Humboldt Chamber of Commerce for decades, serving nearly 20 years as its president, creating a unique community organization. He served multiple terms on the USD 258 school board and continued as treasurer. He has been a member of the Humboldt Lions Club for more than 40 years, holding nearly every office and spending many years as president, secretary, and treasurer. He is active at the district and multi-district levels of Lions, including serving as district governor twice, as well as serving on numerous committees. He has received the prestigious Melvin Jones Fellowship Award, named after the founder of Lions International. Chris is truly devoted to the Lions motto, "We serve," taking it to heart and getting involved with numerous Humboldt organizations, including Dream Humboldt, Humboldt's Healthy Ecosystems, Pride, Humboldt Housing Team, Humboldt Action Team, and others. Says Humboldt City Administrator Cole Herder, only Chris and his wife, Carol, bless her, know how committed he is to Humboldt. We want to change that tonight and make sure others know of Chris's commitment to Humboldt as well. Chris never tires of helping others. Whenever he is involved, he raises the bar with an extra level of expertise and quality in all that he does. He has a tremendous work ethic and enjoys having fun, always quick with a quirk and a chuckle accompanied by a great big smile. Chris is a team player and generously shares the credit for accomplishments. Those who know him believe Chris to be one in a million. Allen County is better because of the service and commitment Chris has provided to our community with no expectation of recognition. So tonight, we recognize Chris Bauer as this year's recipient of the Donna for his tireless efforts to better Allen County and especially Humboldt through his service and dedication over the past 40 years. Congratulations, Chris.
I will now read the plaque for the Donna Talkington Award presented to Chris Bauer. Chris Bauer has spent his life as a dedicated community servant. His unassuming nature, coupled with his passion for Humboldt, has earned him the respect and admiration of his community. Whether serving in leadership roles for the Lions Club, USD 258, or the Humboldt Chamber of Commerce, or assisting in community groups such as Dream Humboldt, Humboldt Healthy Ecosystems, Pride, Humboldt Housing Team, or the Downtown Action Team, Chris works to ensure Humboldt continues to grow, thrive, and be recognized for its uniqueness. For these reasons and many more, we present Thrive's highest award to Chris Bauer for being a committed servant and leader, quietly steering Humboldt into the future through his dedication and selfless nature. Chris Bauer exemplifies the positive and determined legacy of the late Donna Talkington. Congratulations, Chris. That ends this year's annual Thrive celebration. I want to thank you all for joining us and celebrating all of these wonderful nominees and awardees. Congratulations to all of our nominees. I need to give a huge shout out this year to our core annual celebration committee that consists of Kate Schrader, Jonathan Gearing, and Jessica Thompson. But most especially Kate Schrader, who has worked like our very own Atlas, carrying the annual celebration on her back as she's walking uphill. Great job, Kate. Our goals with the annual dinner consist of a few things. 1, to bring people together. 2, to celebrate the many amazing people, organizations, and projects in our community. And 3, we hope that you will be inspired by those you've seen tonight and emulate their good work. Thank you again for joining us virtually this year. We are truly looking forward to the time we can celebrate with you all in person. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you for all you do to create a thriving Allen County. Good night.
To be humble, to be kind, it is a giving of peace in your mind. To a stranger, to a friend, to give in such a way that has no end. We are love, we are one, we are how we treat each other when the day is done. We are peace, we are war, we are how we treat each other and nothing more. And to be bold, to be brave,
What? What, sir?
When you guys come, am I supposed to be surprised? Or if I should I get dressed up? Because you said you've been kind of surprised.
Well, they know we're coming, but they don't know why necessarily. So you can do it either way. That's all up to you, Dan. Dan the man. Okay. See ya. Wear something. I know.